My friends say I'm a fool to think that you're the one for me. I guess I'm just a side